What was the definition of ethics? In the definition we have given principles are given, or values or standards or criteria is given to judge what is good or bad, or to identify what is right or wrong in a person. Now then, what is the difference social ethics have got? It involves the moral guidelines and norms that influence how individuals and groups interact. In society, we are actually cooperating each other. We have to serve each other. It's not only individuals. Some groups function and the service of certain groups is to the advantage of somebody else. For example, teachers. Teachers at the service of students. Teachers' relation to students. It is not a general ethics, but it is an ethics pertaining to teachers' profession. For the teachers, how they should behave, how with regard to their occupation, what kind of functions they do. Towards we create a social framework where everybody can coexist, everybody can achieve. The gain is for everybody. And this social framework, in order to create that social framework, we need certain kinds of ethical principles. We need certain kinds of moral guidance. That part is done by social ethics. The best examples we can say is a occupational division of society. You have studied Varna system. And under Varna system, we say 4 classes are there, 4 castes are there. For groups of classes, we are associating what's called attributing certain occupation to certain groups. Specializing in that. They are specializing in that. It is also there what they say, if they violate, for example, a teacher, for example, a Brahmin is supposed to be a teacher. And if a Brahmin is not willing to teach, he is making a mistake. He is morally, or he is according to that norm, he is punishable, or he is not there, he is making a social offense. A Kshatriya, what is the role of him? Even in the Kshatriya, when he functions, Kshatriya has to go for duties to defend. Like this, Kshatriya duty is to defend, give security to the citizens, inmates. Now, when he gives security or defending society, it is his moral responsibility to defend society. He cannot say, no, I will not come for war. If he is a Kshatriya, he has to prepare for defending society and he should involve in that. If he is not involving, it is an offense. If he is doing his duty, it is not a virtue but fulfilling his duties. Now, during war, there are norms. What is in Exodus, in Joshua we are seeing, it's called, it is evening now. Then what's called, Moses praying to God, let the sun remain for some more time. In Mahabharata also such an incident is there. Krishna is keeping sun for some time hidden. Then told it is already dark. If it is, that means in the night no war. Yeah, night no war. When sunset, war is to be stopped. A Kshatriya or a warrior has to follow the norm. In Mahabharata, another story is there. Ashwatthama, in the night, at night, after the defeat of all the Kauravas, he enters into the cabin of, or the camp of Pandavas, and killing even the babies in the womb. What he should not have done as a warrior, he is doing. On the contrary, you just look, there is another beautiful incident narrating about this Veera Sorga. Veera Sorga means a warrior, a fighter has to, if at all he is defeated, he is to be defeated in the battlefield. He should not run away from the battlefield. And therefore, if he is running, a Kshatriya is running away from the battlefield, means it is an offense. He dies in the battlefield. Now, after the war has gone, Kurukshetra war was over, Pandavas established their kingdom, and then they were ruling. After that, after some time, Duryodhana and company, Yudhishthira and company retired, and then they are moving to Vanaprastha forest, and gradually one by one died. Finally, the eldest one invited him to heaven. When he went to heaven, no Pandavas are there. The first actually he was taken to Naraga. When he was taken to Naraga, all the Pandavas are there. On the contrary, no Kauravas are there. Kauravas are said to be wicked, cruel people. But all these wicked fellows are not there in Naraga. Naraga means hell. In the hell they are not there. They should be in hell because they were bad people. They are not there in the hell. Now he was taken to Sorga, heaven, and he went there, and there all these 100 fellows are enjoying heaven. If this is the heaven where all the wicked fellows are sitting and good fellows are in Naraga, I don't want that heaven. Then why these wicked fellows are there in heaven? They attained Veera Sorga. Veera Sorga means a fighter, a warrior fighting in the battlefield and dying there. All of them did that. They didn't run away from battlefield. That is called Veera. Is it not? Courageous fellows. As a Kshatriya, they behave. And they try to defend their position till their death. And those fellows, for that virtuous act, they are enjoying heaven. That is called Veera Sorga. Pandavas, they have done so many virtuous things. In between they have done also some evil things. And first they are to be purified with the cleansing fire of Naraga or hell. And then they will be taken to heaven. This is what the advice given to Dharmabhuta or Yudhishthira. This is again because Yudhishthira, Dharmabhuta was army. That means he was doing only righteous thing. One time in his life, he made a mistake. A lie he uttered. The purpose of trapping or killing Drona. That was called Krishna compelled him to say a lie, otherwise Drona, their master, cannot be defeated. Without defeating Drona, the war cannot have end, or Pandavas cannot win. And therefore, to trap Drona, what was the advice given to Dharmabhuta? Lie. Once, what lie? His son expired in the battle. Because Drona was so attached to his son. If it is said Ashwatthama is his son, if he is dead, means Drona would collapse. And knowing it very well, Krishna gives a strategy. What is the strategy? Asked him to name an elephant Ashwatthama and kill that elephant. Ashwatthama, that will dash, what is that? The elephant. And now we can ask, we usually say, Dharmabhuta didn't lie. Consequence is what? It's a lie. What message has reached to Drona? His son died. No. Now we just look at Corona collapsed and battle smoothly in over. This is the story for this line. It is a purposive thing, is it not? What he told is correct, but in that there is a implied lie is there for that a test for Mahabharat. Our situation, our context is changing. It is not olden day society. When society is changing, accordingly new norms are coming. Now, what's called digital media ethics. Before maybe 15 years, digital media was not a concept at all. Now we need an ethics for digital media. What was the requirement? Because now we have got an area developed based on the digital facilities. Now we say social media, all those things. Now another area we are discussing now, ethics of artificial intelligence. How far, how way, in what way we can use artificial intelligence. The level of using artificial intelligence. People are contemplating on the guidelines, the ethical principles related to artificial intelligence. These kinds of development, in time, we are developing.